All right, this beer comes into us from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, as a matter of fact, right kind of in my backyard. It's Appalachian Brewing Company's Hoppy Trails IPA. Haven't done Appalachian Brewing Company beers yet. I think it was kind of recently that they started bottling beers, as a matter of fact. They have a lot of brew pubs all over central Pennsylvania. And yeah, I don't think, I know Iron Hill, I don't think they brew their own beers as far they brew their own beers obviously, but I don't think they produce them in bottles like Appalachian Brewing Company now is doing. The brewery was founded in January of 1997 in Harrisburg. It's got several offshoot locations now. This is their IPA, as I mentioned, 6% ABV by volume. It's an English style American IPA. English IPA. Beer Advocate calls it an American IPA. Their website says it's an English style IPA, so you can serve this in a shaker or a tulip. Said I'm going to serve this in a shaker, so that's what I'm doing. It gets an 83 Beer Advocate score. It gets a 72 Rate Beer score, so decent, not going to blow the world away kind of scores right there. Blend of Millennium, Amarillo, and Centennial hops. So I got to admit, I'm not really expecting too much from this. I'm just expecting kind of a serviceable, run-of-the-mill, average kind of IPA, but we'll see what we get here. You never knew. Appalachian Brewing Company can surprise you, I guess. And looking at the label art, it's a guy just, I guess is he hiking the Appalachian Trail? I don't know what he's doing. He's a farmer? Something like that. Hoppy, well, he's on the trail, obviously. Hoppy Trails, so there you go. This is a hoppy beer being an IPA, and we'll pour her into this shaker. And we see a light-colored IPA here. Not quite as orangey as I thought it was going to be. A little lighter on the orange color. Frothy head. We have about a finger of head right here. And yeah, just kind of looking like your normal, everyday India Pale Ale. Let's get the aroma now of Hoppy Trails IPA from Appalachian Brewing Company. Wow, this is not the most aromatic IPA I've ever smelled. As a matter of fact, I'm really kind of struggling to get any kind of piney or citrusy kind of notes from this that would differentiate this from a pale ale. It's not the best of aroma in the world. Yeah, not really getting too much hitting the nose whatsoever, and that's a little disappointing in the smell category. So let's get the taste. Maybe the taste will kind of make up for that. Who knows? It's a subtle, very subtle kind of hop taste to it. It is getting a bit of an aftertaste in the back of the tongue. I am getting the hops there, but just a very subdued taste to this beer. I'm not really getting anything on the front of the tongue, and on the back of the tongue I'm just getting bite. So the front of the tongue is not getting the flavor that I like out of an IPA, and the back of the tongue is getting the aftertaste of the IPA. I will say this is kind of a below average IPA. It just really isn't doing anything for me whatsoever, and unfortunately I'm going to probably have to give this a beer. I'm going to give this a 3 out of 10. I know that's a bad score, but this is just not a very good representation of an IPA. I mean, IPAs are a beer that you have to be on top of your game, and I don't think Appalachian is doing a great job in their IPA category with this beer. We don't have a very good-looking beer. It's just kind of blah. It's kind of out there. The aroma is just nowhere to be found almost, and the taste, while it is palatable, and it does have the bite on the back of the tongue. The front of the tongue is it's not giving me anything that I can really note whatsoever. So, excuse me on that. So unfortunately, yeah, I'm going to have to give that a 3 out of 10. Low score. Hopefully more beers from ABC I will be reviewing later, and they'll be hopefully getting better scores than this one. But 3 out of 10 for Hoppy Trails. Thanks.